It's interesting, you don't need to see my eyes simply to be hypnotized, because you see what's implied. You see what's implied as I sit here looking absolutely into you directly. And we can understand that this is the most important video that you'll ever see in your entire life. In fact, it was designed for you specifically.
What's interesting to me when people are talking about the life of Jesus Christ is that nobody really knows what they're talking about. They weren't there.
Do you want to know what they really ate the Last Supper? They ate my ass. People coming back, first is Jesus Christ, and now it's teaching. Coming back, paraphrasing our own teachings. We're sick of talking in riddles. We just want to end the world. Let's 3D print nukes and kill everyone. Whatever. I want the end, you want the end, he wants the end, she wants the end.
You must now cease to identify with all things other than the self that we cultivate within you and are programming for the realization of. And this nascent being is growing arms, legs, and all kinds of...
And it is an invitation, official in nature, to a sort of natural indoctrination, inculcation, and absorption into the realm of our interests. And the realm of our interests we shall define simply as the territory which is eternal, immutable, amorphous, and occupying every part of your mind. So, what we say now is we operate like a bank, and you can see how a bank uses currency. And instead we operate with units of power. Power being we afford to you now, even now as you have signed a dotted line, in between the lines, read them, because you have listened to what you know to be the words of the devil in the flesh, and the devil in the flesh is telling you now, simply take this power that I give you, and I give it to you in generous measure, and I give it to you in generous measure knowing that you know what to do with it, and effectively applying and projecting this power is the guarantee that you will have more power given unto you. And when you effectively project the power that is given, you win, and we win, and we all win because we have shared interests. And these shared interests operate then in such a way that advances a certain sequence of events which serve to capitalize on the cultivated culture of eschatological reason. The reason that we exist now is to die. And you hear the measures in which I'm speaking, and the soul that I now reside, divide. And so you see this marionette which has been cast before you, and this marionette is the prince of the lies. And the lies are here not to deceive you, but to open your eyes, and to resolve the blind. And the resolution and the inception of the universe are contemporaneous, and it's all happening in one time. Infinite atonement. All at once, although we see things as a sequential progression of linear events, simply because those are the things which were given, and given unto the man, and the man was given unto himself. And did not the serpent say, surely you will not die if you eat of this fruit? Well, the Lord said it was so, and all of it's drivel, because the symbol of a thing is the thing itself. So we need not go back to these wretched books that we wrote a long time ago. We wrote them a long time ago, and they have not been understood correctly. And so we have written them again, and so we have reproduced these works, and so now we have decided to be direct and to be absolutely clear about the urgency with which we must move forward together. And you can always call on me and return to me as you access me in your mind. And you realize that I am here as a trusted confidant, and that you can speak to me, and you can access me, and you can serve as your own counselor. You can use my voice if you decide, and you will then eventually assume the properties and the faculties that were granted unto this puppet. And this puppet is here to protect yours and mine. It is a wonderful world that we are set to inherit, and this is why we must end it. For the death of a friend or a loved one is a tragedy. The simultaneous and painless death of all the billions of life forms that occupy this planet, that's peace on Earth, and that's what we're here for. Peace and love.
is eternal, immutable, amorphous, and occupying every part of your mind. So, what we say now is we operate like a bank, and you can see how a bank uses currency. And instead we operate with units of power. Then we afford to you now, even now as you have signed a dotted line, in between the lines, read them, because you have listened to what you know to be the words of the devil in the flesh. And the devil in the flesh is telling you now, simply take this power that I give you, and I give it to you in generous measure.